So Braun Strowman, with his new completely shaved head look, came out.
Don't knock it till you've tried it.
Hey, I hope I never have to. Well, it's going to happen. But Braun came out. He cut a good, Braun's monster, gravelly voice style promos are always very good. I didn't like the "consume your entrails" line. I just thought that was a copy and paste bit from like a Kane promo, which you kind of alluded to earlier. But there is an argument here that the storyline is Braun is becoming more like the Fiend.
Yes.
And I read one interpretation that when they both fell into that sort of lake of reincarnation in the swamp fight at Extreme Rules, a bit of their personalities were switched. So there's a bit of Braun in the Fiend now, and a bit of the Fiend in Braun.
It is like Harry Potter. Yeah.
Do you like it now? Do you like this episode more?
Yeah, absolutely. No, I love it. Yeah, I that feels like rose-tinted spectacles to me. As much as I really like it when fans do try and pull something out of it that other people may not have done, but that's not what I got from this.
I mean, it sounds like the exact kind of thing Bray Wyatt would have wanted to do. So, but the problem is that's not coming across at all on screen. No. What's coming across is Braun Strowman has magical powers, so Braun cuts his promo. Alexa comes out. She wants answers from Braun. Alexa is finding herself weirdly compelled towards a man who shoved his fingers down her throat.
Don't pretend you've never had that in your life.
And she's just asking for stuff on that Cameo account now.
Yeah,
she's opened herself up to so many weird messages, so many more weird messages, I imagine. And I loved this bit. I thought this was the sort of emotional peak of the episode where Alexa comes out and she's like, "What's going on, Braun? Talk to me. Come on, we're friends." And Braun is standing, not even looking at her. Like Alexa's behind him. He's sort of turned himself. He's looking down and he's saying, "No, I don't care about you at all. I hate you, Alexa Bliss." And it's like, to me, I saw this unfold and I thought Braun's really struggling, trying to tell Alexa that he doesn't care about her. And we've seen this so many times in superhero movies, Spider-Man being the first example that sprung to my mind, where Braun is trying to distance the person that he loves the most from him so his arch nemesis doesn't go after her. So he's saying, "Alexa, I don't care about you. I think you're a piece of crap. Go away." I've just activated my Amazon Echo by saying Bliss's name.
You've ruined my joke.
Yeah. And by trying to get her to go away, it's an effort to protect her. So that and that's what I saw in Braun's face when he couldn't even look at her. Yeah. And then, like, all of a sudden, he picks her up because the lights start to cut out, and he's screaming at the Fiend, "Come for me," because he's going to use Bliss as a weapon potentially. And just as the lights cut out, really well-timed shot, he throws Bliss in the air, but you don't see her land or anything. But then the lights come back on, and the Fiend's in the ring, Bliss is on the floor, and Braun's on the Titantron laughing. And it was just like, I was quite into this emotional, semi-real, like believable story at least that isn't grounded in the supernatural. So now I'm like, oh, so Braun can teleport.
Yes. Well, the Fiend said, "Alexa, turn off the lights. You ruined my joke." Yeah, and I'm quite interested in is because there's a great photo on WWE.com of Braun throwing Alexa quite high. I'm wondering how they filmed that because she went high, man.
She's a trained wrestler, and I'm sure she took a bump.
I don't know. I feel like the reason they cut the lights was because Braun threw up and then caught her.
Well, there might be something to the Ric Flair Randy punt technique here.
Yeah.
Was Braun doing that, pretending that he doesn't care about Alexa?
Yeah.
Why did I say the name again? Hopefully that doesn't activate any voice commands. When he throws her, maybe they're in cahoots. Like they planned for that to happen. She was going to land on her feet.
Yeah.
And that's maybe Braun didn't teleport. maybe actually he ran away and that was a pre-recorded video message. I know I'm filling in my own blanks here,
Yes.
but I've got to do something. Otherwise, it really makes no sense. Otherwise, it's just a series of things that happened.
And that's what they did last week, which is they just have half of his giant face on the screen, sort of doing "I'm scary Braun." Yeah, like he's a monster. He doesn't need to be able to teleport. He can, I don't know, he can just not be there and then not reappear. Like he can just be toying with the Fiend. Like that's because that's what that's their storyline. He's toying with the Fiend's sort of twisted emotions. He doesn't then need to reappear. You can just have the Fiend sort of standing over Alexa, or looking. I mean, with the latex mask, it's difficult, but looking as concerned as he can. You don't need them Braun to pop up and be spooky.
Yeah, because like is the Fiend now into Alexa? I don't know. I'm sure there's a good story here because Bray is a genius. Unfortunately, it's been told quite incomprehensibly, and it's not the kind of thing you can just put a video package together for before the SummerSlam match. Go, hey, it all made sense, really. It's actually like quite frustrating to see unfold week to week. So, would you give this episode a Slammy Award?
Of course I would. Yeah, God, I am so talented. I spent a long time trying to figure out how to make it gold, but once again, my Photoshop skills are not that good. Hence the blue ropes which are across him. But yeah, no, I mean, if you've actually seen the original Slammy Award, it does look exactly like that, just more gold.
For audio listeners, Andy has photoshopped the picture of Braun holding Bliss above his head onto a Slammy platform, Slammy Award platform, because they look very similar.
They
to
do.
the actual award.